welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I am the gentleman who has gone rogue. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this show is not for you. Now let me go ahead and get into the subject matter, ladies and gentlemen. Women do not understand the difference between love and commitment. Women always tend to attach feelings and emotions to the word commitment. This is why women often say, I want to be in a relationship with a committed man. But commitment has nothing to do with emotions. Commitment is only obligation and duty. It is only obligation and determination, dedication. You see, women have said for a long time that men are not committed, that we do not want commitment. But according to the numbers that we are all already familiar with, women are not committed. They are the ones who are afraid of commitment. If I'm wrong, then how come almost 80% of all divorces is initiated by a woman who took vows before God and other people to be committed in marriage to a man? You see, women don't want to be committed. Women just want to have a good time. Women just want to feel good. Women are regulated by their emotions. So they don't understand that when you get in the position of a fiance or the position of a wife or the position of just a girlfriend, that is a position of duty. Women do not want to be duty. They don't want to do duty. They don't want to have a sense of duty. They don't have it. This is why women abandon men every day, because they don't understand how to be dutiful. They don't know what to do. Commitment and duty goes hand in hand. Commitment and also allegiance goes hand in hand. You see, how can a woman understand what commitment is when she's always running away? How can a woman understand what commitment is if she always let her emotions pull her left or pull her right? She can't know. All she can do is talk about it over and over. I want someone to be committed. Now let me tell you this. Another thing about women. Women always say that men do not know how to communicate. Men know how to communicate very well. But the women, they just don't know how to listen. They are not active listeners. Women are selective listeners. They hear what they want to hear and they interpret what they interpret out whatever is said. Now, normally when a woman says, I want a man who's going to communicate with me, what that actually means is she wants to do all the communicating. She wants to do all of the talking. And that man needs to shut the hell up and listen to her as she communicates her disappointments to him, as she communicates his flaws to him, as she communicates his faults to him. Because most of the times when women say, I want a man who can communicate, she just wants him to shut up so she can mold him into what she wants him to be. That's all that means. Women don't want to hear what you got to say, gentlemen. They say that all the time. And men tell them all the time what they want. If they wasn't talking to women, I could understand that. But for how many years have men been saying that they want a woman that is honorable, a woman that is untouched, which is almost rare to find in America, a woman that has values, standards, a woman who has compassion, humility, a woman who is pleasant. These are things that men have been saying for decades. We have been communicating that effectively, but women are not listening to us. Another thing about women, Jen. Another thing about women. Women, the modern day black woman, don't even know how to win. She don't understand that every victory is not the same. Not every victory is a glorious victory. Let me explain that. There is something called a Pyrrhic victory, and you can look that up, ladies and gentlemen. A Pyrrhic victory. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Pyrrhic victory is, let me explain it. It's when a person wins or has a victory, but that win came at a great cost. That victory came at a great cost. And that cost was so bad, so tremendous, that win that you got don't even feel like you won anything. It feels like you still lost. Let me give you an example for the women out there. A married woman can take her husband the father of her children to divorce court, tear him into pieces with her lawyer, and win half of his shit, win half of the shit that he worked for his entire life. You understand? She won. But at what cost did she win? Now she won, but yet it cost her children a father in the house. Now her children don't have a protector in the house. It cost those children an example of what a man can be. So now that daughter is looking at every other man, don't know what a real man looks like or how a real man behaves, and settle for the Pookie and the Ray Ray and the Nook Nook because the good man is out of the house. He's not there to teach her what a man is, how a man provides, how a man corrects people. And the son goes to the streets. So yeah, you won the money, but look at what it cost you. Yeah, you won some possessions, but look what it cost you. You broke up your home. That's a Pyrrhic victory. A lot of women today don't want to listen to the wisdom of men. You see, wisdom speaks and knowledge listens. Because not everyone who is knowledgeable is wise. And not everyone who is wise has a lot of knowledge. You can learn from everybody. And women have failed to understand that because they think that they know it all. Again, back to the Pyrrhic victory. You won your independence. But look at what it cost you. Good men, suitable men do not want you. Yeah, you won your independence. Yeah, you have won your ability to get a higher education, to compete in the workforce. But what has it got you? Look what you lost. You have lost your femininity. You have lost your humility. No man wants to be with you now. Because you fought so hard to get a Pyrrhic victory. And again, back to what I was saying, women think they know every goddamn thing now. But a wise person knows that he don't know everything. Only a fool knows or believes that they know everything. You can learn something from someone who is a homeless man. Homeless people have a lot of wisdom. Even though they are living in the circumstances that they have, if you actually sit down and talk to them about their life experiences, they can teach you a lot. Even a gangbanger who's been shot in his back and can no longer walk no more, is in a wheelchair for the rest of his life, can give some kid wisdom. He can steer that child into the right way, the way that he didn't go. That's wisdom. But women don't want to listen to wisdom. So yeah, I just want to make a short video about this, about how women are, because women are full of shit. There's no such thing as winning if you don't have a man. Thank you. And oh yeah, you gotta enable, go on your YouTube, go on your smartphone, go through your settings and enable the YouTube app so that you can get more content from me. It ain't enough to hit the subscriber button, and it ain't enough to hit the notification bell, according to YouTube. You also gotta turn that YouTube app on in your phone. Y'all take it easy now. You hear?